Hi there, this is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and in this video we are going to compare the two hottest Android phones by Sony, the Sony Xperia Z and the ZL. Both the phones are very similar in terms of specs, but there are some of the difference. I'm going to show you the same now. As you can see, the Z is actually a little bit taller compared to the ZL. Let me see if you can see this. And the biggest difference between both these phones is that the Z is a waterproof phone, hence all the ports, as you can see here, are within the flap, whereas with the ZL all the ports are open. Also, another major thing is that the back portion of the Z is completely made of a glass. That's a Gorilla Glass, whereas the ZL is texturized. Also, one more thing is that the speakerphone on the ZL is over here and on the Z is actually over here. And I would say it's not the best location, because at times if you are holding the phone in your hand, for example like this, you might just block the speaker. So I feel the speaker location on the ZL is at a much better location. In terms of hardware and software, it's mostly very similar, but again we have small differences. For example, if you see the front facing camera on the Z is at the top, and this is a 2.2 megapixel shooter and it can also shoot video in 1080p. But on the ZL, the front facing camera is at the bottom, and this is a 2 megapixel shooter which can shoot video up to 720p. Moving to the side, we have the new iconic power button. That's the same on the Z and the ZL, but the volume location is a little bit different on both. Both these put the same 5-inch HD screen. That's a full 1080p screen with the insane PPI of 441. So everything looks really sharp on both these phones. But again, one complaint I have with both the phones is that the viewing angles are not that great, and if you start tilting the phones too much, you see that the image starts to fade a little bit. Also, the Z is a little bit slimmer compared to the ZL. Now let me show you some of the specific features of the ZL. Now let me show some specific things that are different on the ZL. This is the ZL, and if you notice at the bottom, this is the new LED notification light, and it's very elegant. And this is a multicolored one. For example, if you get a missed call, etc., it will be red. If you get other email notification, glow in white color. So that's really elegant, I would say. On the Z, you just have a LED notification light. That's a simple one at the top. And again, one more thing that's added to the ZL is that here you can't see it, but we have a IR port, so you can use the ZL as a universal remote. And Sony has added an application. Let me unlock the same, and if you go to the apps, you see this remote control app, using which you can configure the device that you want to control with your Xperia ZL. Again, you have variety of devices that you can control using the same. For example, set-top box, DVR, etc., DVD players. And again, you have the list. Again, it's not restricted to Sony, and as you can see, all popular brands are available. I'm going to make another video regarding this, in which we'll test how well this functionality works and how well it can function as a universal remote. Sadly, the Xperia Z does not have this feature. But the biggest difference between the Z and the ZL is that the Xperia Z is a waterproof model, but on the other hand, the ZL is not a waterproof model. I'll also be doing an in-depth review of this Xperia ZL. I have already done the in-depth review for this Xperia Z, so you can check out this video for more info. If you found this video helpful, I'll appreciate if you can click the like button. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe link, because I'll be making a lot more videos on this Xperia Z and the ZL. That's it for now. This is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and I hope to see you in my next video.